Okay, sorry guys about that. I had to cancel the last stream and start a new one because it probably just split it up into two, so that's going to be fun later on. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start fresh here. So, first off, welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you all are having a good day. If you guys were on for the last couple minutes of the last stream, I had to end it abruptly because the internet around this time starts to get a little flaky. It doesn't seem to work quite as good, so I wanted to make sure we had a nice fresh start. But anyways, that being said, we're live now, I think. Yeah, we're live. So, if you guys were around a few hours earlier, I made a live stream for Spirit Halloween's new 2022 animatronic lineup, the stuff that they released this morning at least. I was thinking about making a video on the pictures and talking about them like I normally do, but however, hundreds of channels have already done that, and I didn't want to just, rehash the same thing. And I do that pretty much every year anyways. So I thought, why not just, wait until they release everything and then give my opinion on everything. That way there's not a bunch of videos and junk, that you guys have to sort through. It makes it easier on everyone, I think. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to be taking another look at Party City's Halloween animatronic lineup. If you guys saw 2 weeks ago, I did a video on just the images that were posted for Party City's lineup, and I was very impressed with it. I liked most of the animatronics that they had. There were only a couple that I thought were kind of eh, but I liked most of the animatronics they had, and even the non-animated stuff I thought was pretty cool. So, really, all in all, Party City is shaping up to be really good animatronic sellers this year. So, or rather, distributors, whatever you want to call it. They've got lots of cool stuff. So, the first one we have here is the Talking Circus Popcorn Pop-Up Clown, or you could just call it the Popcorn Clown, because that's really what it is. It's clown with popcorn. So, this is cool to me because, first off, it's very reminiscent to Miss Fortune Teller. If you all remember back in 2013, Spirit came out with this animatronic, and I thought it was pretty cool. I do own the Miss Fortune Teller, and I think she's a really neat animatronic, and this is another one of those. It's really neat looking. It's got that circus vibe to it, of course. It's just a really neat animatronic, and as you can see, the price right there, it's only $200, and which you get the full popcorn booth thing, and you get the clown popping up, his mouth moves, his eyes light up, you got the lights, and I think in the actual booth itself, it is just a really neat animatronic, and you're actually getting a good amount of animation for that price. So, I think the price is decent. I think the overall detail of it, which, let me go ahead and play the video. So there's his audio. His audio isn't stupid. It sounds pretty good, It's not too bad. I actually like this thing. He doesn't say any cheesy generic phrases like, I'm gonna come and kill you, I'm gonna break out of this box and eat you alive, or grind your bones to make my bread, or anything like that. So I really do like that aspect of this animatronic. It just pops up, it laughs, his mouth moves, his eyes light up, he goes back down, done. No problems, cut and dry, effective jump scare. This is actually really nice, and I think this is 10 times better than Bag of Bones on Spirit Halloween's website. It's just so much more detailed. It just looks so much better. And me talking about it's actually making me want to go and get it. So, who knows? I might be picking this thing up for 2022. So, yeah, he's neat. The popcorn does look a little cheesy, but again, that's kind of behind the glass, and if you wanted to put some real popcorn on top of it, like maybe hot glue some real popcorn in there, you probably could. I imagine you probably wouldn't do that, though, because it would rot. But anyways, also one last thing I wanted to mention. I wanted to mention this earlier, but I forgot. I'm using a video from eCoop's videos. Go and check out his channel. Makes great videos. Great guy. I didn't ask him if I could use this video for my thing, but I figured, you know, we all kind of use each other's videos, so what's the harm? And I'm giving him a shout out now, so I'm sure he'll appreciate it. So go check out eCoop's channel. So, but anyways, detail's great. Animation's great. It's very nice. Very good. Surprising, it's fast. Pop-up. Most of the time, pop-up animatronics typically don't last that long, so I'm hoping that these will last a lot longer than some of the others that have come out. So, but anyways, that's this guy. Oh, you know what? In detail. Really like the detail. It's hard with these big animatronics that have more than just the animatronic. There's like a whole little scene around them. You have to kind of split the detail between the scene and the animatronic itself, and they've done it really good with this. So, again, thumbs up. I don't know what it's going to be like in stores, so I can't recommend it yet. But if we're going off of looks, it definitely is a good looker. So let's move on to the next. Okay, so the next one we have here, I'm actually going to go back a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so the next animatronic we have here is this trash can raccoon. Now, the trash can raccoon is, again, it's another one of those pop-up, pop-out animatronics. It actually doesn't look that bad. It does, the raccoon itself does look a little cheesy. However, because of the fact that you're only seeing like a third of him, it doesn't really matter that it is a little cheesy. It looks good. I mean, if you look at the detail on the raccoon here, it actually looks really good. You know, I actually like it. Hello, Keith. I haven't seen you in a while either. But I thought it looks good. You know, again, just like the popcorn clown, the animation on it is really decent. I like it. It's fast, and then it comes back in. The light up eyes look a little chintzy, but again, for the amount of money you're paying for it, which, if I remember correctly, because there's no price for this one that eCoop put up, unfortunately, but I believe it's somewhere in the $150, $160 range, which really isn't that bad. Again, Pop-Up Werewolf went for $150, and the Jumping Snake went for like $120. So this is right around in the ballpark, and you get a full trash can too with this. Let's go ahead and play the video. Okay, there it is, 170. See, there it is. You get the entire trash can with the animatronic. So, really not a bad animatronic. I actually really like this one. I think this is a good animatronic. Don't know if I'm going to buy it. This is definitely one of those more far out, animatronics that I'm not really so sure how it could work. But, I mean, it could be like a back alley theme. Or maybe like a part of an asylum theme, maybe, or like a bathroom theme where there's trash cans or something like that. Something involving trash is where this animatronic would really fit. So now again, comparing this to the oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting the name. The bottom clown. From Spirit, this is the same price, and it's better. So again, it is a different animatronic, but it's better. So, but anyways, let's move on to the next one. So, recap: detail's good, the animation's good, the phrases, of course, they're good. And it's a raccoon, so you can't really judge it too harshly. But anyways, it's pretty good. So let's move on. Okay, so here is the Rising Woman. Now, the Rising Woman, which I don't know if there's any official name for her, you know, Rising Asylum Woman or whatever. But anyways, the animatronic on the outside actually looks pretty dang cool. It actually looks neat. I like the red hair. I like the chains. It's very reminiscent to those older Techie Toys chain animatronics like the Convulsing Werewolf, Convulsing Nurse, Convulsing Zombie, and some of the others like the Jemmy Frankenstein, but not so much. The Brain Monster, that is. I like this. However, there's one thing that doesn't quite, like, I'm kind of scratching my head, and that's the animation. As you can see, the animation just really, it just doesn't really make this prop look all that great. It's very slow, it's very sluggish. She rises up, she shakes around a little bit, and then she goes back down. Kind of boring, kind of whatever, kind of, it's just, it just kind of looks lame. But the detail looks good. So, I mean, if you don't really care too much about what she does and you just want her just for this reason, you know, because she looks good, then, you know, that's not a bad buy. Again, $170. Not a bad buy. I'm seeing Party City stay within the $200 range for sure with most of these animatronics. There are a couple of exceptions, and we will get to those, but again, not a terrible animatronic. Not the best out of all of them, but not a terrible one. So let's move on. Okay, so here is the next one, which is Crackles the Clown. So, as you can see, this animatronic is $500. That's really expensive for a 12-foot clown. However, it's 12 feet. The head, I would imagine, is pretty massive. The hands are also probably pretty massive, and it talks. Now, the audio for this clown, I wasn't too impressed with. It has that very typical, standard, generic, you know, I'm gonna come and kill you kids, or something like that. And, it's okay. It's not the worst. I've heard worse for these clowns. But it's a little corny, a little cheesy. But it does look really cool. The detail's really nice. It's gonna, there's a part of the video where it'll kind of zoom in. But it does look nice. And the animation is very simple. It's not complicated, so if anything breaks, it's probably going to be really easy to fix. I like the light up red eyes. I like I think the nose lights up as well. And I like the costume. Just overall, I actually really like this guy. I will not be buying him because I don't have anywhere to put a 12-foot clown. And also, $500 is quite a pretty penny in this day and age to spend on an animatronic like this. I think there's better that you can do for $500. So, but yeah.
Welcome to the Freak Show!
There's a close-up of his face.
Step right up! Step right up! I'd love to take a bite!
He's pretty creepy. So, overall, what do I think about this clown? Well, I think he's probably one of the best clowns I've seen in a while. You know, besides the popcorn clown. I think that one has a better edge over this guy. But, you know, again, for the price, for what you get, for what it is, it's not bad. I actually like it. So let's move on to the next. we go. Okay, so here is the crouching zombie kid. Now, this animatronic is very I said this in my other video. It's very reminiscent of Limb Eating Zombie Boy, which is pretty cool. However, it's slightly different. This is it has the pop up, like the I don't know what you the sitting scarecrow, the scare clown, the scare witch, and the other scarecrows and stuff from Halloween City back in 2019 or 2018. It's got that same type of animation, but I think this is probably the best that we've seen. It's fast, and again, it scares you, and it kind of makes sense, you know. That I actually like this better than all the others. I never really liked the scare clowns and scarecrows. They're really cheap now. You can get those for dirt cheap. So but still, I just I never really cared very much for those particular animatronics. But anyways, he's 170 bucks, just like all the other animatronics are, except for the clown and the popcorn clown. Do I think he's worth it? Yeah, I do. You know, you get the full kid. It's made by Techie Toys, of course. The bag looks pretty neat. The shoes are very detailed, of course. Pants look good. The costume he's wearing looks good. It's actually a very unique animatronic, and I could actually see people putting candy in the bag he's holding, and then when they walk up to get the candy, then he kind of pops up or jerks up. So very, very impressed with this animatronic, despite it being very basic. There we go. Try to get the best picture of him. So overall, detail, again, is pretty good. The blood does look a little cheesy looking. It's not quite as bloody as I would think it would, and if there's blood on his lips, why doesn't he have blood on his teeth? You know, so that's a little oopsie, but again, blood's blood. I can see somebody pasting or painting some blood on him or red paint on him to make him look that much better. But overall, looks pretty nice. The light up eyes, Techie Toys, all these manufacturers out of China love to do these light up eyes, but they look good. The face also looks pretty creepy. This would definitely scare a lot of people if they weren't expecting it, if they didn't know what it was. Overall, this is a fine animatronic. It's got very simplistic detail, but it's the little things like the trick-or-treat basket, the blood, and all that stuff that just makes it look really, really nice. So, anyways, we'll continue. And I think he's definitely worth the price. Okay, so here is the talking. A lot of people are calling him a demon, but I think he is more of a lava monster just because of his outfit. But anyways, the talking lava monster with fog. So this animatronic is probably the most expensive animatronic that is not a 12-foot character or a 7-foot character. Or actually, I forget how tall he is. I think he's like 7 feet or something like that. This guy is selling for 280 bucks. Now, the fact that you can use him with fog, his hands light up, and his head lights up, which is pretty unique. Again, like I pointed out in the video, very reminiscent of Death Row. Looks good. The detail on his face it's pretty flat. It doesn't really look too great, but again, it's, what are you going to do with a demon? You only have 2 colors you can use, really, and that's red and black. And black wouldn't make much sense, so red's really the only one you can use. Most demonic animatronics are painted red or brown. I've seen a couple that are painted brown. But anyways, this guy actually looks pretty cool. We'll go ahead and play his video here. There you go. So as you can see, his animation is very simplistic with his body and his head turning, and then the fog coming out of his horns. Again, not a terrible animatronic. It does look pretty creepy. I think that this is worth $280. Well, it depends on your guys' taste. What do you guys think? You know, what are you thinking it's worth? You know, that kind of thing. That's kind of, it's up to individual opinions. Personally, myself, I don't really care for it a whole lot. It's not the worst thing on here, but it's also not the best thing on here. So, but it looks nice. Details good, clothes look good, and overall, it just looks it looks good. You know, you get what you pay for. I think this thing's like 7.5 or 8 feet tall or something like that. Very worth the price. Very much worth the price. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and finish the video here. Again, not too bad.
Let me show you the cozy warmth of the
I don't really get the whole
fiery
head
abyss
thing.
of eternal suffering.
Something quick to mention here that I just want to talk about is that his phrases are a little corny. At this point, I'm not expecting any Chinese animatronic to have a good phrase. At least, you know, not one that I would go, wow, that actually is smart that he says that. You know, it's one of those things. It's left up to debate. Some people might think he sounds good. Some people might think he doesn't sound very good. It's one of those whatever things. So, but anyways, let's finish with him.
I'll see you in your dreams.
His hooves look nice. Okay, so this animatronic is by far my all-time favorite 2022 animatronic. This animatronic is the Torture Box Woman. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love this animatronic. I like the detail. I like the styling, which is, you know, this woman in a straitjacket kind of asylum look. I like the box on top of her head. I like the face. And I like the blood and the gore. I really think that this is possibly the best animatronic that we've seen for 2021. Now, again, that is highly up for debate. A lot of people would say that the Bog Zombie's the best thing that we've seen, or, you know, something from Home Depot, or something from Lowe's, or something from Spirit, something else from Spirit. But I don't know. I really like this animatronic. I am a big fan of those asylum animatronics, and, you know, I've got lots of them. I've got the convulsing nurse. I've got the convulsing zombie. He's not really an asylum guy, but he could definitely fit in one of those themes. I've got Mean Old Gramps. I've got the wheelchair psycho. Oh, let's see. I've got so many others that are asylum type-esque animatronics. Just, you know, lots of animatronics like that. John Doe would be a good asylum guy, you know, or like a morgue to an asylum. So, again, I have lots of those animatronics, and I kind of have a soft spot for these types of props. And I think this one is probably the best one that I've seen since Convulsing Nurse, which was, again, back in 2013. So, I am going to try my absolute hardest to pick this thing up for the Halloween season. Now, that being said, I might have to forfeit one of my other animatronics to get this in here. However, if I have to, it's definitely well worth it. So, Torture Box Woman, $190. Not bad. This is, again, this is a life-size animatronic for under $200, which we typically don't see. And It's actually life size. This thing is 6 feet tall, which is pretty crazy. That's a big woman. So, I don't know. I'm going to play the video here for you guys. Now, one quick thing is her sound is the morning gory laugh sound with some electrifying sounds and all that, thrashing sounds. I like her soundtrack. So she is shaking way too much. I guess that's the best we can do. I like the fact that her head is not just a head that is like printed onto the plastic. I like that it's an actual three-dimensional head. And I was hoping in the video that it would be a three-dimensional head, and my hopes were definitely answered. And I like the fact that Techie Toys did it with this particular animatronic. I also really like those flickering lights in the box. This would definitely be a good prop to go with Death Row. Again, another good Asylum animatronic. So, and the blood in the cage is also really cool. And she's got red hair. So, and her head kind of thrashes around too as well. Now, when I first saw this animatronic, this is the last thing. When I first, and good feet detail as well. But anyways, when I first saw this animatronic, the animation to me, I was just kind of like, okay, you know. I wish it kind of had the electrified maniac thrashing mechanism. However, I'm not upset that it's this. Again, I think it looks really cool. And I hope it looks just as cool in this video as it does, or as I hope, let me compose myself here before I, stumble over my words, slow down for a second. I hope this thing looks just as good in stores as it does in the video. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. So, really, I'm impressed with this one. On to the next. Okay, so here's that zombie fogging clown that I was talking about. I guess it was included in this video, which I didn't realize. This is not a moving animatronic. As you can see, it's just like that zombie fogging groundbreaker thing that Halloween City and Party City sell every year, except this one's a clown. I mean, it looks good. With a coupon, I could probably get it for around 35, 36 bucks. So I really like that. I actually did that last year. I used one of their online coupons, and I thought it was great. I actually like these animatronics. They blow out a lot of fog, and they just look really, really cool. And you don't have to have any kind of special fog machine plug-in timer thing. So, and I like that the eyes light up. So, this is actually a pretty cool animatronic. I like the detail. For 40 bucks, it's not bad. It really is not bad. I like the green hair and I like the costume. What more can be said? It's a zombie clown. So, again, even their smaller stuff, really liking it. Looks good. Okay, so here's a tabletop. This is a striking zombie snake. I'm not sure why a snake would be a zombie. But, nonetheless, here we go. It's 50 bucks, so it's $10 more than the clown. But definitely really cool. I don't think this is a life-size animatronic. I think it's just one of those tabletop things. But I'm not really sure. But it looks cool. I could definitely relate to people that don't like snakes. I mean, where I'm at, I actually have rattlesnakes, and they're a big problem. So, people that, aren't a fan of them, I totally get that. I actually own a pet snake myself. It's a little corn snake. I should make a video of that soon. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Detail's pretty good. It's like the striking snake spirit had, so it's really not much to talk about there. It's a nice, effective little jump scare. And, yeah. Looks good. I like it. I like the box, too. This will be great to prank trick-or-treaters. It's kind of a funny angle. Okay, so here is the creep. Now this one, I can tell right off the bat, it's going to be everyone's favorite. He's holding a creep magazine or creep book, and he has, he's got it's the same styling as the creep. He's got, the same detail. His eyes light up, his mouth moves. Just honestly, really not a bad licensed character. Really like him. I think that this is either the Party City has done licensed characters in the past, but I like this guy. He's definitely pretty cool. I'm personally myself not much of a fan of the Creep. I haven't really seen the movies too much. I honestly forget if I think I have. I know I've seen Creep Show. I forget if that has any relation to this. I'm thinking it does. But uh, really not a bad guy for the money. It is a licensed character. Keep that in mind. So 230. Okay, whatever. I'm honestly having a hard time trying to think of anything to say with this guy because it's so basic. I mean, you just have the mouth movement and the eye light up, and the sound, but it's a licensed character, so it kind of deserves more commentary. But personally, myself, am I going to be getting it? Probably not. Is it worth $230? Well, it depends on your outlook. If you like the Creep or Creep Show and all that stuff, then yeah, I would think that this would definitely be worth it if you are a fan of that stuff, at least. So anyways, but we'll continue on here. I have not heard his phrases, so let's go ahead and play him. His detail's nice, too. Okay, so for the Creep, I forgot that he just laughs. So, it's like the clowns. It's very simplistic stuff. So, anyways, last on our list here, at least I believe last on our list, is the Talking Ghost and Talking Trick-or-Treaters. Trick or Treaters. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. So these things are selling for $110. So you get the pair, I believe, for $110, and really they're not that bad. I'm not much of a fan of them just because I'm not a fan of the cutesy Halloween stuff. I like the bloody, gory, grunge type of vibe from Halloween, the evil kind of, or demented kind of thing. That's what I'm into for Halloween animatronics and Halloween in general. But of course, you have to appeal to all audiences, so I can understand why, the cutesy stuff, yeah, you have it. And, the cute animatronics aren't really that bad, especially when you do them right. I think that they look pretty dang good. But anyways, so detail, not a whole lot of detail. They're very simplistic, but again, they're nice, and the phrases they say, yeah, they're a little corny, but again, not terrible. This would be something really good to sell on like HSN or Grandin Road, if these guys, whoever made these, wanted to kind of reach out and sell different variations of this animatronic. My brain's farting already. If you listen to the skeleton sounds like Bart Simpson and the ghost sounds like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I did hear a little bit of Simpson in the skeleton, and I did hear a little bit of Rudolph kind of Lil's plug sounding. I can't do it right, but anyways, that was a fail. So, but I did hear a little bit of that in the ghost, so I can definitely see that. So, but anyways, let's play their let's play their sounds.
It's lonely out here.
And a bit
Animation isn't that
spooky,
bad,
too.
Yeah, just the way I like it.
You could smell it in the air. Halloween has gotten here.
Oh, I thought you just had bad breath.
Trick or treat! It's time to see you all in your favorite costumes.
To chase
Oh my
away
gosh,
those
that is a
evil
dead
spirits.
freaking rip-off of Bart Simpson's soundtrack. That is freaking...
Halloween!
Hold on here. That laugh sounds like they ripped it straight from the show. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. That is funny. And yeah, that does sound like Rudolph. That's pretty crazy, you know. Hearing it again, you know, that's pretty funny. So, but anyways, we'll continue.
Rattle your bones, ghouls and goblins. Your time's finally here. Halloween is our time to take back the night.
And show those evil spirits who's boss.
No spooky specter is gonna get between me and my candy.
So, anyways, there are the animatronics for Party City / Halloween City. Again, I don't really hate any of the animatronics that they've come out with. There are some that I like more than others, but I really don't hate any of the animatronics that they've come out with. I don't think any of them are boring. I don't think any of them are I don't think any of them need anything added to them. I think that they're fine just the way that they are, and really, really enjoying them. So, really, Party City has hit the nail on the head this year. And that's kind of strange me saying that, because Party City in the past hasn't really come out with, you know, their animatronics just weren't as good. Like in 2020, I went to Party City, and their animatronics just weren't as good as they could have been. I didn't really go to Party City last year, but I went this year, and again, like I just said, their animatronics, they just weren't as good in 2020. You know, they were okay, but not as good. So, I really like the fact that Party City is starting to step up their game and starting to try other things and reach out to other companies to, you know, have them make their animatronics. And I think they've got a lot of good ideas. So, now, I'll tell you right now, one of them that I'm definitely going to be picking up, you know, as I've been sitting here talking, been kind of thinking about it, one of them I'm definitely going to pick up is going to be the Torture Box Woman. That is definitely going to be an animatronic that I am definitely going to pick up this year for the Halloween 2022 season. Popcorn Clown, I might possibly get him. It depends on how funds go. I'm really strapped for cash right now because my car is literally sucking up all the money that I'm making, and it's kind of frustrating right now. So I'm trying to get over that little stuff, as annoying as that is. So, you know, But yeah, as of right now, excuse me. As of right now, Torture Box Woman definitely going to be a pickup for the 2022 season. So, anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I hope you all enjoyed all that came on and watched it, and I hope you all enjoy, those of you who are going to watch it later on. I hope you guys enjoyed my little commentary here. I have been streaming live now for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes roundabout. So, again, really hope that you guys will enjoy it later on, and I hope you guys enjoy it now. Also, be on the lookout for another stream like this tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at not Halloween City. We're going to be looking at Home Depot and Lowe's 2022 animatronic lineup. So, if you guys are really wanting to see those, definitely keep an eye out tomorrow. Gonna have lots of these types of streams coming up, and then when Spirit Halloween finally releases their full lineup, you know, everything, I'm gonna be making more streams like this. So I hope you guys enjoy these streams for what they are. I enjoy making them. But anyways, guys, thanks guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and tell me your thoughts and opinions. You know, what do you think about these Party City animatronics, and do they stack up to the great, unbeatable, unbeatable, and all-time powerful, Spirit Halloween animatronic lineup? I think that these totally kick Spirit's butt as far as the animatronics go. Definitely really liking these much better than the Spirit ones. Or, any other comments you guys want to put, leave them in the comment section below. And anyways, I'm going to end the stream now. So, have a good night, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Actually, let me do my proper outro. So, as always, guys, be scary, be spooky, and I'll catch you guys